Hey guys, so a couple of you have asked how I do my eyeshadow and what lip colors I've been using lately. I am not a professional makeup person, you guys know that, but I am going to show you what I like to use. And I have learned this from many a person, so I'm sure you've seen this all before. I like to use, first, I've already done my face. So I use the Jane Iredale foundation for my face, the BB cream, and then I use the RMS Signature Set Pop Collection that has the bronzers and the luminizers and the blushes. I've already applied that. I'm gonna do a little more blush just so you can see how that works. So you just tap it on, just very light, just very light. But yeah, I've already done my face. Already done the face prepping. I've washed it, I've moisturized it. In my Get Ready With Me video, you can see all the different products that I use, but what goes directly on my face is all, I don't know if you call it an all natural product because I don't know exactly everything that's in Jane Iredale, but they're very good products that are actually touching my skin on my face. Then with the eyes and the lips, I branch out into a couple different things. I haven't gone to like an all natural, I don't even think it's truly an all natural skincare line, but you know what I mean when I say that. So with the eyes, I'm gonna do the Shadow Sense in Candlelight and just put a little bit at the bottoms and a little bit at the tops. Do the same thing for the other side, a little bit at the bottoms and a little bit at the tops. Then I'm going to pat it in. So it kind of meets in the middle. I think I got a little bit on my lashes too. Okay, then I am going to take, oh, I thought I had it already. Here we are. Okay. I'm going to take my, it's called Denim Shadow Sense. A blue eyeliner would work, a purple eyeliner, a brown eyeliner. For me, I don't use black, but take any sort of eyeliner that you want. And I put this on next, actually. More so just going along my lash line. So I take it, put a little bit on my brush, and then I even keep my eye open a little bit for this. I just find it a little bit easier to go along the lash line. And I'm in the camera right now and I have a couple mirrors around me, so I'm gonna go back and forth. Usually I'm like right next to the mirror because I don't have any contacts in without my glasses. It's so hard for me to see my little eye. So wait just a minute while I try and get my eyeliner on. And it's not like in an exact line. I'm not like doing a winged look or a straight line look. I'm just kind of following the way my eye goes. I'm doing little strokes. So I'm going from this side to that side. Okay, so that's one side done. Now I'm gonna do the next eye. And again, there's nothing fancy. If you like the way you do your eyeliner, then just do it that way. Okay, so I have done my eyeliner from the outside to the inside, but it's not heavy on the inside at all. It's just the lightest little remains just going along my lashes. So there's that. I'm gonna do a tiny bit just with what's left going underneath on my bottom lash line. And again, I am just following my lash line. So you can see I'm just dusting it on. Just dusting it on the bottoms. Turn so you can see over here. Okay, just a little bit of a dusting. So that is my eyeliner. And then with my eyeshadow, the palette that I use, it's called the Carli Bybel palette. Got it over a year ago. It's from BH Cosmetics. It has been destroyed. Kids have gotten into it. I've dropped it a zillion times. This is what it looks like now. But essentially, you're just gonna find a palette that has some golds, some champagnes, some rose golds, some yummy browns, and some purples. So they're more warmer tones that are in this palette. But today, I'm gonna take a little bit of a champagne color. I'm gonna run it in the corner of my eyelid. So I'm gonna take it the corner of the inner corner, and bring it to about the middle. And do the same thing. I'm gonna switch fingers, and again, I'm just using my fingers with this. I'm not putting it on the eyeliner, but again, the eyeliner is so close to my lashes, it is okay if they get on top of each other. Totally okay. So I have the champagne in the middle. I'm gonna take a little bit of this gold. It's a light, bright gold. Just kind of tap it. Just a little bit of a blending. Just tapping it on the middle of my lid. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to take, sometimes I use my finger, sometimes I use a flat brush. Today I'm using a flat brush. And I'm going to take this shimmery brown. I'm just gonna pat it on. And then I think I'm gonna actually, if I can find my spray quick enough, I think I'm gonna spray. And this is just kind of a finishing spray that I like to use. And I made this one at home. If you want a recipe, I can give it to you. I'm gonna turn this way though. I'll come back to you in just a minute. But essentially I'm gonna put it on the outside of my lid, coming into the middle. So it's gonna go from the outside to there. So I have my brown with the brush down. I'm going to just put it on the outside and just kind of pat it coming in. So put it on the outside and just kind of pat in very light strokes, bringing it in. Okay, let me see over here. Okay, so I'm gonna just dip it into that shimmery chocolate brown again, give a little bit of a spray, do the same thing on this eye. And again, I'm just using the flat part to just kind of pat it and bring it in. Okay, so sometimes I just stop there. I am gonna show you this brown that I use a lot. So this is from the Dressing Your Truth store, and I bought this one years ago. I bought it years ago. It's still full. I use it more so like as an accent piece versus like a full lid coverage. But I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna pat it in. This is a matte chocolate brown. I'm gonna pat my brush in. I could use my finger for this. I'm gonna give this one just a little bit of a mist. And then I'm gonna do the same thing just above the eyeliner, just kind of patting in. So I like to put the eyeshadow on first, and then I blend it out a little bit more if I need to. So there's that chocolate brown, just to add a little bit more, I guess, dimension going from the outside to the inside corner. Gonna dip it in again. Little spray. Outside corner. Coming in. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there with that. I have this circular fluffy brush, and I have used many different sizes for it beforehand. But as long as it's just fluffy and not too stiff, then I'll take this right here, and I'm gonna take this brown, kind of a medium brown. Sometimes I do brown, sometimes I do gold, sometimes I'll do like, yeah, you can, any sort of like a neutral color that you want to go with. But I'm just going to kind of use that to blend it. So I'm going to use my circular motions going from the outside to the inside, from the outer side all the way up to the inner. And this is giving me just a little bit more dimension with the middle part of my lid. I have very big eyelids, so I have a lot of play space that I can work with. I found if I use all of my color just on the lid, then there's this huge empty space between my lid and the brow bone. So I'm just kind of use that, just a very light amount, just dusting it, going back and forth. Gonna do it again on this side, and this helps to blend in that chocolate brown that I've used. Now today I wanted more just of a neutral look on my lids. Sometimes though, if I want a neutral with a little bit of a pop, I will take this pretty rose gold right here. It's really, really pretty. I'll just put it on my finger and I will pat it just along, essentially like the middle to outer part of my lid. And then I can do the brown on top of that. That just adds kind of a little bit more of a pop with that. So I'm going to curl my lashes. Actually, no, I'm gonna pause for just a minute. So I'm gonna move on to my lips, and I will tell you why. So the lips that I like to use, I love to use Lip Sense. And if I'm going for more of a neutral lip, I love the Aussie Rose. I love that one. But today I'm gonna do more of a neutral eye and a pop for a lip. So I'm gonna shake it up. I'll shake them all up at the same time. And I have Kiss for a Cause, Kiss Me Katie, and Love It. So lots of pinks and corals today. So I'm gonna start with Love It. And I like to do very thin layers of this Lip Sense. That's for the bottom, now for the top. That was probably the worst application of Lip Sense I've ever done, but that's okay. You're supposed to just do it like in like a little swipe and then a swipe, but I didn't have enough on my wand. It's okay. So I'm gonna fan it a little bit, and then I'm going to take my eyelash curler and I'm gonna start doing my lashes while this sets. So, eyelash curler. My kiddos are knocking on the bedroom door. Just a minute. Hey, just a minute, kiddos. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Okay, 5 minutes you can, but please wait. Okay, so I've curled it. Now I'm gonna use my primer. And this is a L'Oreal primer. I like to have the majority be on the outside of my lashes. But having a primer is awesome. If you're looking for like one place just to get all this makeup stuff, obviously not the Lip Sense, but Matching Colors, the Dressing Your Truth store has a lot of awesome makeup shades that are very similar to this. So I have my primer on. Now I'm gonna do the next coat of Lip Sense, and I am gonna go for Kiss for a Cause. Hopefully this one goes on smoother this time. And again, I try and do a very thin layer. Okay, now Kiss for a Cause is on. Again, you want to let it dry and set for a minute. I'm gonna try and not put your lips together, which I just did. That's okay. So now I'm gonna take a Pearl mascara. Crazy, right? I have bent mine so it has a curve. I find that helps it just get to all my lashes a little bit easier. So I love putting 1 drop of lavender into my mascara. I think that really helps keep my eyelashes long and healthy. I love, love, love doing that. Okay, last layer of Lip Sense is going to be Kiss Me Katie. Okay, so I'm gonna get just a minute to dry. I'm gonna put on a little more of this mascara now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with my gloss. If you guys can understand anything I'm saying right now, good for you. And oh no! Did my girls run off with my gloss? Oh, that's the worst. It happened one time where I could not find my gloss. Just a minute. They couldn't have gone too far with it. Haha. Right here. Okay. I'm gonna put on some glossy glass. This helps to lock it in. Whew. Okay, now I can talk. Okay, so I pretty much locked it in with my glossy gloss. And this is my finished look. Sometimes I'll throw on a little bit more powder. Sometimes I'll do some eyeshadow under the eyes. I probably will just take this brown that I had and just use whatever extra is on it. Just to bring it under my eyes, just to add, again, a little bit more dimension to it, a little bit more shadow. If you wanted to, you could take your eyeliner and give you more of a wing. For my eyebrows, I'm keeping it very simple today. I'm just using this chocolate brown and just dusting it on my eyebrows. And then sometimes I will add, let me see if I see it, just so I can knock it out all in one video. Just add a little bit more of a, I guess a gel, a brown gel. This one's a Maybelline brown gel. Just kind of brush it along. Just to have it help keep its shape. But very simple for the brows. This is my finished look. So again, Jane Iredale and the RMS on the cheeks, and then just some nice pretty champagnes and golds and browns on the lids. Purple mascara. For me, I have a bright lip. This is what I do. Bye guys.